so that we can have you. That's KitKat. You are muted.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you
everybody.
in your background.
Okay,
Background.
Okay, thank you so much. Please let me share my screen as quick as possible.
Excuse me, is this noise in your background? Video?
Okay, yeah, I think so. Okay, let me shut it down. Sorry.
Can mute yourself in the meantime.
Okay.
Are you ready to go now? We can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, can you see my screen now?
It's coming up.
Okay, is it visible now?
Yeah, we can see your screen. Put it in presentation mode and then you can start.
Okay, sorry, please, how do I do that? I'm having it a bit hard here.
So, just bring you've seen where you can increase the,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Good. All right.
Okay. Okay. So, am I good to go? Can you hear me all?
Yeah, good to go. Please, if you can do this in 10 to 15 minutes, that would be good.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, so thank you for this wonderful opportunity to present at this amazing conference of highly professional set of people in the energy sector. So my name is KitKat Simon. I'm a renewable energy researcher at the Pan-African Research Group, and as also an electrical engineering senior student at Mulugetta University. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Just
Hello?
continue. Who?
Okay. I thought I wasn't visible. I wasn't audible enough. So my research is titled African Renewable Energy Future: A Path to Sustainable Economic Development. So yeah, basically I had to go into to research how we can use renewable energy to transition. The transitioning of renewable energy can contribute to Africa's sustainable economic development, which is fundamental because we have a lot of issues of poverty, and we have a solution, which is renewable energy. So the research explores the imperative for Africa to embrace new energy for sustainable development. So the world is going into globally is going to into renewable energy sources, and there are a lot of opportunities there we can use, we can leverage on to empower Africa economically and financially. So after COVID-19, we know that COVID-19 has drawn things a bit drastically down. Even finances, economic systems has been disrupted, health systems, education, and all other sectors have seen a kind of drawback of COVID-19. They have experienced some kind of challenges, drastic challenges has been caused by COVID-19 in the past. So you see that investing in renewable energy can overcome challenges. So it can provide universal energy access and support economic growth. So many countries, many advanced countries have gone far in the renewable energy sector, and unfortunately for Africa, we haven't done that much. So this is a call for us to, in Africa, to invest in renewable energy as a source of driving economy and also providing green jobs and bettering the future of our youths and the future of every one of us, of our citizens in the whole continent. So we can see from the energy overview, Africa stands at the crucial juncture to leverage the global clean energy transition. So from the macroeconomic indicators for Africa from 2010 to 2022, we can see that has been an inflation and average price on, I'm sorry, there has been an inflation and average price on energy, most especially in the past, checking from 2012, it has even grown to 2022, we can see that there is a big spike up to that point. And just to make sure that I keep to time, I will skip to this. So global transition to renewable energy. So we have witnessed a surge in commitments to net zero emissions in the recent years. So many countries, like I've said before, are going back to the renewable energy space to make sure that they use that as an opportunity to solve the solutions of the problems of economic and downfalls and the rest. So 140 countries have gone to that stage. Let's see, in Africa, especially, there are some countries that are going towards that, especially like countries like Senegal, Kenya, Rwanda, and others like I mentioned, but a few are doing their best to see that they invest in that area of renewable energy. So what am I saying? Renewable energy, renewable energy. I believe that previous speakers have already mentioned what renewable energy is. So in order not to repeat what has been said before, I think we all understand what renewable energy sources are: solar, wind, um, thermal, and the rest that we know. Okay, so let's just move forward. So we can see that energy, the lack of energy has hampers African group. So energy is our main problem, if I would be allowed to say so, because energy drives technology, it drives everything, economy, it drives every system. So without energy, I don't think without energy, we wouldn't be here talking about this. I think energy connects the whole world. Energy is the source, main reason for globalization and also uniting us to work together. So energy makes things happen. So we need energy investment in Africa. So addressing that is a major fundamental issue that we need to consider. So energy access is projected by 2030 to be very, very accessible. So you can see global investment has increased over the recent years. Countries have gone from so global renewable energies has reached 434 billion US dollars, 57%. That's by 2021, according to the forecast. Other low carbon energy technology investments have gone down by 43%. So there is a kind of progress in that area of transition. So unlocking Africa's renewable energy potential. Africa has huge potential for renewable energy. To mention just a few, we have potential for solar, and I believe we can also go for green hydrogen based on my findings and research, because we have enough of resources for even green or even biogas, biogas energy, because we have a lot of agricultural waste that are going up, and also we have enough of natural resources that will feed that area. So urgent action is needed to tap into the resources, making Africa a renewable energy powerhouse. So Africa can power over 2/3 of the world when it comes to renewable energy supply. Because Africa has huge potential. I think Africa has the highest potential among all the continents. So based on research, the observation have shown that technological advancements have made renewable energy costs very competitive. Like the last speaker said that so renewable energy products like solar and inverters are very costly. Yes, because they are being used. Technology is being used to produce those products. So it makes it very, very costly because the way they are using the process of production is very, very complicated. But yet, it is very important that to save the future of the environment and also to reduce the impacts of climate change, renewable energy is the best. To go for when it comes to reducing problems and also improving economic standards of the whole continent, Africa. So I have just a few to share.
Okay. You are muted. I think that must have been a network issue from his end. Okay. While we are waiting for him, I think that we've lost him due to internet. And I think that he was just rounding up because we're actually really getting to the end of that particular intervention. I don't know. Let me hear also from, is there any urgent question from the audience so far that would like to ask any of the presenters?
Hello, Chigozie and the audience. I don't know if I would make a comment on the presentation by Dadet. I don't know if Dadet is still with us.
Yes, please go ahead.
So I was going to ask just for a clarification. Yes, I wanted to ask how the energy analysis of the system that and his team present the energy analysis. I didn't get that from the presentation.
Dadet.
Yes, confirm you can hear me now.
They did a presentation on the carbon capture for LNG.
Yes, he's here. He's responding now. Dadet, you have the floor.
Like I did mention during the presentation, we have I mentioned the reboiler. The reboiler for the generator. That one uses the waste heat recovery from the turbine. So the heat, that goes from the exhaust of the turbine. So that one is a source of heat to the reboiler. And then also I mentioned the rich and lean amine exchanger, because I mentioned that the amine that leaves the absorber at the bottom is rich, having absorbed CO2. So and that has to be heated. So but it also exchanges heat with the amine that gets regenerated. That one where the CO2 gets stripped off. That one also needs to be pre-cooled, because that has to go to a temperature that is desirable, to have interaction between the flue gas. So all these ones are the means that we ensure that energy is effectively utilized within the system. Otherwise, if I take Ebola, for instance, you have to go and get a source of energy outside, to do that. Meanwhile, you have what you have wasted, from the exhaust.
Okay. Well, so the plant that was analyzed, is it a standard? Is it an existing standard plant, or was it designed by your team?
No, it was designed by my team using Aspen AICCEES. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So I hand back to you, Chigozie.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know whether there is any other question, clarifying questions briefly before we go to the very end of this particular workshop, which for today, of course, we have also tomorrow a continuation running from morning till afternoon as well. But I don't know if we have one more final question. Otherwise, I'm happy to actually say right now that we've finished the sessions for today. And of course, the last thing we need to do now is to hand over to the COO of Tovero Energy Limited in the person of Anthony Aso, to also give us the closing of the day, which would also include his announcement. From my own side, I want to thank everyone who has been listening, who has been here patient with us from morning till afternoon time. We also enjoin you to join us tomorrow the same time, 9 a.m., where we'll be discussing and touching on very interesting issues on energy transition, economics, finance, planning of systems, mobility. That is really building on some of the issues we've really touched on. So thank you very much also with us. Thanks also to all the presenters. Please feel free to contact them in case you have more questions. With this, I want to hand over the floor now to Anthony to close the event for the day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Anthony, can you hear me? You might be muted. Okay. Yeah, can you unmute yourself, Anthony?
Yeah, sorry. So thank you so much for your wonderful moderation. Thank you. You always ace it every time. Thank you. So for those that don't know, I will hand over. Veronica, are you on the call?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please go ahead, please. So I'll hand over to Veronica to maybe close this out for us. But from my end, I thank everyone for their time and their contributions. And it's been a great journey. And I hope we continue tomorrow to see you guys again tomorrow, where we take on the remaining 6 tracks of the conference. Veronica, over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Anthony. And stayed up to this time. We actually, first of all, do thank God for a successful day one. We are grateful to the keynote speaker, Professor Yacob Mulugetta, who joined us this morning. We know he may not be on call at this time, but we extend our appreciation to him. We also thank Professor Roland Wango and our very wonderful Master of Conference, Chigozie Nweke-Eze, who also is the CEO of Integrated Africa Power. And Integrated Africa Power is a multi-unit that is specialized in energy and infrastructures development on the African continent. IAP specializes in energy sector studies, energy investments and trading, energy-based projects, and infrastructure planning and consultancy. I just thought to do that introduction for our wonderful Master of Conference because he has been introducing everybody except himself. So thank you so much for everything, for directing and moderating the whole conference for day one. Thank you. We extend appreciation to all the behind the scene team who has been working so hard to ensure that this conference is successful. We thank all the presenters, our very erudite, scholarly, brilliant presenters who have done a lot of research, and they have come to give us their research findings today. We thank all the moderators for all the sessions, the Hydrogen Development in Africa session, who are also partners from CODA here, the Energy Transition in Africa session, the mini-grid session, and also the Clean Mobility, Clean Cooking panel members. And of course, we still have some of the moderators here, like Professor Howard Njoku. And these moderators are coming from different institutions, from different parts of the world. They are very experts. They are experts in various fields in energy transition, and they have contributed greatly to the energy transition in Africa by either spearheading projects and being part of projects that have been very transformative in the clean energy space. Actually, one of the objectives of this conference is to bridge the gap between academia and industry practice. And this is why today we can see a mix of industry players and academics right from the beginning. And tomorrow, we will be having a super interesting session because we will have a keynote speaker from the industry, Ifeoma Malo, who is the CEO of Clean Tech Hub. Today, we had the keynote speaker is from University College London, but tomorrow we will have somebody from the industry. And then we will also have other interesting sessions like the Master of Conference had mentioned, clean mobility, energy transition economics, renewable energy systems, and other topics. So let us keep up with the momentum, and we invite everyone to join in tomorrow by 9 a.m. GMT+1 Nigerian time to advance the cause of energy transition in Africa. Thank you all once again, and see you all tomorrow. Somebody's hand is up. Chigozie, don't know.
No, I'm just clapping.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I think that's, I think we can close now for today.
Thank you so much to, please, could we have a...
Yeah, let me see.
Oh. Okay.
Professor Roland, I can see you.
Yes, I want to once again thank everybody for a successful day one. And I want to thank Chigozie, who coordinated the entire session. And I want to thank Tony and Veronica for a job well done. So looking forward to seeing everybody again tomorrow by 9 a.m. Thank you. Have a wonderful night rest.
Thank you, Prof.